Hey, welcome back to the Brew Nub channel. I'm Mike, and this is Joey, and we're here today to go through the bottling process. There's going to be a few things you'll need to do for the bottling process. One, you're going to need your wort. Two, you'll need to sanitize your gear beforehand, which you'll need a measuring cup. The rest of the sanitizer that was within the recipe kit, some measuring cups, a saucepan so that you could boil your sugar, your caps, your capper, the bottles themselves, your siphon, whether that's an auto siphon or the racking cane that's provided within the kit, your bottling wand, which I bought separately, but you can also use your racking cane to do the siphoning. And then last but not least, a little spray bottle just to sanitize right before you transfer all your stuff into the bottles, all your wort into the bottles. All right, let's get the sanitizing started. So in this process, we're gonna start by getting the priming sugar ready. So we'll start off by taking a little bit over of a cup and a half of water, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and we'll let that boil for 5 minutes. Now just to make sure to read the recipe before you start this process. Every kit may be a little bit different. So we'll start off. And then we're gonna let that boil for 5 minutes. So while that's getting ready, we'll come back and show you the sanitizing. All right, now that our priming sugar is ready to go, we're gonna get the sanitizing moving. So we'll start off by using 1 gallon of water and then the other half of the sanitizer that came with the kit. So I'm gonna get that ready now. All right, so now that we finished all our sanitizing, we're going to move our wort over to the stock pot so that we could filter out the sediment that is on the bottom and the top of the wort. And this is pretty much taking the unformidable products in the wort, which is the fats, hops, and dead yeast. So my cameraman, if you could give me a hand over here so that I don't make a mess. Now let's go ahead and spray this with the sanitizer one more time, because these are the parts that are going to be in the actual wort. Like I said before, these have been sanitized, but since it's going in, we just want to confirm that everything is good to go. All right. Nice and clean. If you haven't bought yourself an auto siphon, I would recommend it, because could you hold on to that? Using the racking cane is always a bit difficult. All right, we're gonna get that in. Just hold that there, yep. So you don't want to place this directly on the bottom because you do not want to grab the sediment. So let's give this a few good pumps just to get it going. All right.
How do you do this alone?
I typically don't. I have before in the past, but I typically make a giant mess. Hit that clip all the way. There we go. Thank you. And then the last thing you want to do is take your priming sugar and place it in. And then of course you want to give it a good stir. Now the reason we did that, look at all that gunk on the bottom that people would be drinking. It's definitely not something that people want to do. All right, so we're gonna pause right here, come back, and start the actual bottling. All right, so now that we have our priming sugar within the wort, we're gonna start the bottling process. Recommendations, get yourself a bottling wand. That will make your life a lot easier. So Jeff, my cameraman, if you could come over and give me a hand with this. This is definitely can be done with one person, but I highly recommend two. It will make your life a lot easier. So as always, we'll give the materials we're using a quick spray. Anything that is touching your wort, you want to make sure is sanitized. So here's that.
So once it gets to that little...
Once it gets up to here. Yep. There you go. You could fill it all the way. I'll hand you the sanitizer. Then spray each bottle as I give it to you. And the top, like mostly the rim. Yep. As you can see, this is exactly why you want two people. This will make your life a lot easier. Alright, so you bottled your beer. So now we're going to go to the last step of this, which is actually doing the capping. So we'll go ahead, get that process moving. What you'll need is some bottle caps and whatever you have to actually cap those bottles. So once that's completed, you want to take this into a dark room and let it sit for about 2 weeks. And once that's done, you can bring it upstairs, throw it in the fridge, and you'll be good to drink. Alright, so you finished the capping process. Congratulations. So from what you can tell from the montage that we just finished, either you cap it easy or it takes two people to actually do it. So if you want to see the process of the beer that we brewed for this, you can check it out from the video here. But again, thank you so much for joining us. We'll hope to see you next time. Please like, subscribe, and follow. We'd appreciate that. That will help us continue grow. And if you notice anything that we were doing wrong, please call us out. We've had someone reach out and tell us something that we were doing wrong before, and we fixed it for the next video. So looking forward to seeing you there. Thanks. Bye.